All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Houston Astros Baseball here on Snowman Multimedia. I am doing this on my channel, and I am also sitting in for one Thomas Fitzpatrick, who has class this afternoon, and I'm making sure that everything went through okay, putting the final pieces in place, and we are a few minutes away from first pitch. So, what I'm going to do right here, right now, while I'm waiting for people to file in, is I'm actually going to pause right here. I'm going to say I'll be right back while we get everything together because I got a few other pieces to put together. We'll do the opening again, and then we'll get you ready for Houston Astros baseball as they take on the Boston Red Sox in the final of this 3-game series before the Astros hit the road. Sit back, relax, and strap it down. We'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome back as we get you ready for Houston Astros baseball. Brian Snow here with you. David 3000 Network is the first chatter in. He says, go Sox. We'll see what happens with the third and final game of this 3-game series. Now time for our starting lineups, and our starting lineups are brought to you by BetUS.com. I'll have graphics and stuff for all of that beginning tomorrow when the Astros take on the Baltimore Orioles. That's the signal I needed. I'm going to have the game on here to my left. Justin Verlander is your starting pitcher for the Astros. He's 3-2 on the year with a 3.95 ERA. He has walked 17, struck out 51. This is his first start since June 9th, and he will face this lineup. Leading off is the center fielder, Jaron Duran. Batting second is the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Batting third is the first baseman, Tristan Costas, who had a big home run in this series. Batting fourth is the third baseman, Rafael Devers. In the fifth spot is Rob Refsnyder. He's in left field. Masataka Yoshida bats sixth. He's the DH. Batting seventh is Connor Wong. He'll catch. Batting eighth is David Hamilton at second base. And Cedar Rafaela bats ninth. He's the shortstop. Through the lineup again, Duran, Abreu, Costas, Devers, Refsnyder, Yoshida the DH, Wong, Hamilton, and Rafaela. For the Houston Astros, defensively, left to right in the outfield, Yordan Alvarez is in left, Jake Myers is in center, and Chas McCormick is in right field. Around the horn, third to first. Shea Whitcomb at third. Jeremy Pena at short. Mauricio Dubon gets the start at second in place of Jose Altuve. Jose Altuve is getting the rest. Yonder Diaz is at first. Victor Caratini catches Justin Verlander, who rocks another chest-high wine and delivers. It's in time for a fastball for ball one, and we're underway at 2:11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time from Minute Maid Park in Houston. And thank you all for being with us. I really, really appreciate y'all coming in. Verlander works first base side of the rubber from the chest-high wine. He delivers. Swing and a miss, and the count's even 1-1 Astros go white tops, white bottoms, navy blue numbers trimmed in orange with the navy blue cap with the Houston Astro logo out front. And the 40-year-old Verlander is ready, facing left-handed hitter Jarren Duran. From the windup, he delivers the 1-1, a fastball high, and it's 2-1. And Verlander, even being 40-plus, gets stronger as the game gets longer. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Duran at 293, 17 homers. He's driven in 64, including a big one last night that gave him the lead. A swing and a smash, base hit in the right field down the line, and here he goes again, being a pest in the lineup. He's going for second. The throw to second is safe. And here he goes again. Doggone it, this Jarren Duran kid is good. All right? This kid is doing exactly what you're supposed to do at the top of the order. He's being an absolute pest. But, and I mean that in a good way, he came inside with a four-seam fastball, and he hit a rocket into right field. And it seems like he's been squaring up all the Astros pitchers. And he had a hustle double last night. Duran off of the base, and the pitch to Abreu is swung on and missed for strike one. That's his American League leading 39th double of the year. 39. That's crazy. A 1-1 the count to Wilyer Abreu. Runner at second, nobody out. Verlander looks in and gets his sign. Now comes set with a quick glance to second. The kick and the pitch. High with a fastball. And the count's now even 1-1 strike. I'll give it to Verlander. He's thrown nothing but fastballs. Iori is in with us. Thank you very much. I'll be listening while cleaning my room to see what stuff works or not. Hope it will be all set before my birthday this October. The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a foul out of play, and the count's 1-2. Iori is in with us. And I'm going to be doing a vlog right after the game tonight. You know, just redoing my office. That'll be the first part of the foundation that I'm going to put together and really doing it right for this season, because I want to make money doing this, and to do this I have to be organized. 1-2 the count. The kick and the pitch is low with a changeup, and the count's now even at 2-2. Justin Verlander making his first start since June 9th. I think I'll move this over here. Yeah, I'll move this over here. And the 2-2 pitch, a swing and a miss, and then that takes care of Mr. Abreu. 1 up, 1 down, 1 down here in the top of the first with Duran at second place. It's second base. Oh, I got to get my terminology back too. There's a whole lot of stuff I need to put together, but you know what, doggone it, I'm gonna. This is me getting it all back together. Let's open the chat here on the left hand side of my screen. Daniel Berry with us. Here's a breaking ball strike, and the count's 0-1 to Tristan Casas, who hit a 2-run homer last night, hitting at 265, 7 homers. He's driven in 13. Casas had a homer last night, 1 of 3 hit by the Red Sox in their 6-5 victory. The 0-1 to Tristan. A swing and a high fly ball into center, and that's going to drop for a base hit in front of Myers. Duran racing around third, coming to the plate, and he is saved! Man, the new Charlie Hustle named Jarren Duran, who hustled out a double, now has scored, and it's 1-0 in favor of the Boston Red Sox. And it's Jarren Duran who scored the first run of the game. So Tristan Casas drives in his 14th run of the year. Oh, yeah, he beat that by plenty. Great job. Great hustle by Jarren Duran, racing home. Another double for Duran. You're right, Ari. Another double. Here's the pitch to Devers, and it's up and in for ball one. Devers at 297, 27 homers, 77 driven in. I'll leave it over here. Just trying to figure out where I need to go with this. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and the count's even 1-1. 1-0 Red Sox here in the top of the first with one out and one on. A double, a strikeout, and a run-scoring single, and that's where we stand right now. Verlander looks in and gets his sign. And now comes set. And throws to first with a runner back. If you're new to the channel, if you're coming in from Thomas Fitzpatrick's channel, I would love for you to subscribe to this one and watch your best sports coverage come to life here on Snowman Multimedia. A 1-1 pitch outside with a fastball, 2-1. We all know that Verlander can bring it. And he has brought it for his entire career. First with Detroit and now with Houston. Split-legged stance by Devers. And the pitch on the way, a breaking ball strike, and the count's 2-2. Rob Refsnyder would be next. Verlander back on the mound, towing the slab. Looks in and gets his sign. I'd also love for some of you to join my Patreon. I'll explain that in a minute. Next one, swing and a miss, 2 down in the inning. And that was a pathetic swing by Devers. He reached out for a pitch that was 1.5 feet outside. Again, the defense for the Astros, Alvarez, Myers, and McCormick left to right in the outfield. Whitcomb, Pena, Mauricio Dubon, and Yainer Diaz left third to first. Victor Caratini catches the hard-throwing Justin Verlander. So with 2 out and a runner aboard at first, and the pitch on the way is a breaking ball inside for ball one. Caratini is catching Justin Verlander today. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball strike, and the count's even 1-1. One ball, one strike, 2 down. Top of the first, 1-0 in favor of the Red Sox. They got 3 in the first last night. The pitch, swinging a high fly ball into right. Chas McCormick back on it, makes the right-handed catch, and the inning is over. But they get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave 1. We go to the bottom of the first. It's the Boston Red Sox, nothing, and the Houston Astros coming to bat. This is Houston Astros baseball through a snowman's eyes on Snowman Multimedia Sports. All right, here we go to the bottom of the first inning. And let's meet the Astros starting lineup. Alex Bregman is back. He's the DH. He'll lead off today in place of Altuve, who's getting a rest. Yordan Alvarez bats second. Yainer Diaz bats third at first base. Jeremy Pena in the cleanup spot at short. Victor Caratini bats fifth, and he'll catch. Jake Myers bats sixth in center field. Here's the first pitch to Breggy. It's outside for ball one. 7, 8, 9. Mauricio Dubon at second. Shea Whitcomb at third, and Chaz McCormick is in right field. Here's a bouncer foul from Bregman, and the count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'll put the Patreon link up there. Bregman at 261, 19 homers. He's driven in 59 on the year. Cooper Criswell making the start. From the windup, the pitch to Bregman is low and outside, and the count is now even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Or 2-1 is the count now. Rep Snyder, Duran, and Abreu left to right in the outfield. Devers, Rafaela, Hamilton, Casas third to first. The next one's a strike, and the count's even 2-2. And Connor Wong will catch Cooper Criswell, who has kind of a 3/4 delivery with that sink, especially with that sinker. 2-2 to count to Alex Bregman, who's back in the lineup for the first time since last week. The kick and the pitch is outside with another sinker, and the count goes full 3-2. See if the Astros can respond by getting their leadoff runner on base. And Bregman swings and fouls it out of play, and the count stays full at 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Put this in front of me here. And the pitch on the way. A swing and a drive into left field. Back, and adios, pelota! And just like that, we're tied at 1. Alex Bregman with his 20th home run of the year, and we're even, baby. 1 apiece. That got out of that ballpark in a hurry. And we have a new game at 1. Alex Bregman, 361 feet to left center field. And that baby was scorched. I will say this, you all are going to see me work on a few things in my presentation to make it better. Here's the big man, Yordan Alvarez, batting second in the order. And y'all got to remember, Bregman was out of the lineup for a while, and Kyle Tucker is still not back in the lineup. And they're doing this. That's inside. The count's even 1 ball, 1 strike. I think I'm going to launch a Houston Astros podcast. What do you guys think? Should I add that to the schedule? The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a high fly ball deep to right field. And it's going to stay in the ballpark, and it's going to be caught by Wilyer Abreu. Alvarez just got under it. He flies out to right, and there's 1 out in the first. So Bregman is back in the lineup, and pow! He delivers immediately with a line rope out of the ballpark. And you know that's got to feel good. The third place hitter is Yainer Diaz. He's at first base today, and the pitch on the way is outside for ball 1. I'm going to move some things in. Y'all are going to see the whole process of me changing this office around. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball past the pitcher to third. Devers with the bare hand. The throw to first is not in time. Infield hit for Yainer Diaz. Yainer Diaz has been a difference maker for the Houston Astros. Just like Jeremy Pena was 2 years ago when they brought him up, Yainer Diaz is another difference maker that the Astro has. So he beats out a throw from Devers. That's an infield hit. Casas tried to dig it out, and it popped out of his glove, and by that time, Diaz was across first base. That's a seeing eye single, if I ever saw one. Here's Jeremy Pena, the shortstop in the cleanup spot, and he takes a strike, and it's 0-1. I am feeling good and comfortable. Pena at 278, 12 homers. He's driven in 57 on the year. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2. Getting my legs back under me slowly, doing a lot of stretching, making sure the muscles get right. Because I know I'm going to be sitting a lot, while doing this, and making sure I help my family at the same time. The 0-2, swinging a slap foul at the plate. We'll do it again. Do me a favor, folks. If you like what you see and you hear, don't forget you can subscribe to the channel by hitting that subscribe button and hitting that like button. And you can also contribute to the channel. Our growth with a Cash App donation. Here's the pitch. It's outside, and the count's now 1-2. Victor Caratini would be next. Jake Myers is in the hole. And I kept saying I was going to bring out my headset too. The next one, I'll swing it a little bouncing ball to short to second one, and that's all they'll get. So Yainer Diaz is retired, 6-4 on the force. Pena's on with a fielder's choice, and there's 2 out in the inning. That'll bring the left-handed hitting Victor Caratini to the plate, hitting at 288, 6 homers. He's driven in 21, the switch hitting catcher, and all 6 of his home runs have been left-handed. Criswell, first base side of the rubber, kicks and fires a fastball inside for ball 1. That 49ers show is still happening this week. This week, no. It'll be back next week, David. That's part of why I'm doing the vlog, so I can hold myself accountable for everything I'm doing and stay organized. Here's the pitch. It's low, and the count's 2-0. It's simply called Brian's Vlog, and it'll start tonight. And I'm putting it on all my YouTube channels, just so you guys can follow along and keep me in a good place. The pitch is a strike on the corner, and the count's 2-1. And I want to do it. I want to do it to hold myself accountable for everything that I say and put together and doing this, and also take you guys along for the ride. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Runner at first. Here in the bottom of the first in a 1-1 tie. As Criswell turns and throws to first, and Pena is back safely. So I'll return with that 49ers show next week after our third preseason game, and I'm going to be using a lot of notebooks and a lot of things to get organized here tonight. And you all are going to see it. Runner goes, swing and a miss, throw to second, save! Oh, he got him! He got him! Caught stealing 2-6. What a throw from Connor Wong. But Alex Bregman gets us even with a home run into left field. A run on a hit, no errors, and nobody left. We're done with 1, and your score is 1 apiece. Oops. 1-1 ties. We head to the top of the second. David 3000 with a suggestion. You should do the podcast for both 49ers and the Astros. I'm planning on it. Planning on it. It's just a matter of keeping myself accountable with time. And I know those 2 shows, I think I'm going to wind up taping those 2 shows and scheduling for release well in advance. 6, 7, and 8 due for the Red Sox as Masataka Yoshida will lead things off, and he takes a breaking ball down low for ball one. Yoshida, Connor Wong, and David Hamilton, 6, 7, and 8, due for the Houston Astros. I'm going to do a short podcast on all of the teams that I follow and that I cover, including the Indiana Fever and the Chicago Sky. The pitch on the way is a strike, and the count's even 1-1. Yoshida at 294, 9 homers. He's driven in 45. He's hitting 344 during the month of August. He's hitting 328 versus righties. That's a breaking ball up and out, and the count's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. 1-1 tie. We're in the top of the second inning for Minute Maid Park in Houston, Texas. From the windup, here's the pitch. A fastball strike on the corner, and the count is now even at 2-2. There are so many people. I'm glad this game's early because it gives me a chance to get everything in order after the game, including my office. Next one, swinging a foul, and the count stays where it is at 2-2. And I'm talking, and what I love doing, I love talking it out with my wife and talking it out with you guys to make sure that I stay on point and stay with the point of attack. Keep following your schedule on your calendar, and you should be good to be doing that every week. I plan to. The pitch, a swing and a fly ball to left, and that's down for a base hit in front of Yordan Alvarez. So Yoshida gets a single. Here, let me do this. Writing up my scorecard at the same time. And coming up, we got 4 with the Orioles, 3 with the Phillies, and then beginning Thursday, August 29th, 4-game homestand with the Kansas City Royals. Here's the pitch. A strike called, and the count's 0-1 to Connor Wong. One strike, the count. The kick and the pitch. A swing and a bouncing ball to Bregman. Second 1. Return 2. No, he didn't get him. Wong beat it out. Doggone it. That's not the first time I've been premature on a call. So it goes 5-4 from Whitcomb to Dubon. And there's 1 out in the second. And here's David Hamilton. The second baseman. The pitch on the way is popped up. Third base side. Whitcomb giving a look. Giving chase. Got it. 2 down in the inning. So 2 down in the inning. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share this with your friends. It's just good old-fashioned baseball through a snowman's eyes. And I want to appreciate everybody that comes in and takes a listen. Verlander from the stretch delivers to Rafaela. It's a strike, and the count's 0-1. Tomorrow, 11 a.m., Kyle Senra will join me with an auction. We'll explain during Snowman in the morning. Here's the 0-1. It's low. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 the count. 2 out. Runner aboard. 1-1 tie here in Houston. Verlander looks in and gets his sign. And now comes set. And the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a high fly ball in a deep left field. Left fielder racing back. Alvarez in front of the wall. And it is off the wall. That'll bring the go-ahead run around to score. And it's 2-1 Boston. So Rafaela with a deep double to left drives in Connor Wong, who was on at first with a fielder's choice. And the Red Sox grab the lead 2-1 on a 2-out hit. And as soon as that ball took a huge carom off the ground, off of the reach of the big man, Yordan Alvarez, he had to scramble to get it, and Wong raced all the way around to score. So it's 2-1 Boston here in the top of the second inning with 2 out. And Rafael at second, and here's that pest again, and Jarren Duran, he takes a pitch upstairs for ball 1. And all Duran has done is get 5 hits in his last 5 trips to the plate. And the pitch on the way is upstairs, and the count's 2-0. Tried to challenge him with a couple of fastballs, and it didn't work. So we're back to the top of the order, and Jarren Duran, who doubled and scored. They're showing all these advanced metrics. I don't care about these advanced metrics. Is he doing the job at the plate? The answer is yes. He's just swinging a pop-up, or a foul ball, I should say, at the plate. And the count's 2-1. 2-1 Red Sox here in the top of the second. Okay, now I see I can't have the OBS screen up. I cannot have the OBS screen up while I'm doing the game because it'll pixelate the stream. I get that now. And the pitch is low, pops out of the glove, and headed to third is Rafaela. So that will be scored as is that a stolen base or a pass ball? Thinking stolen base. No, I'm thinking pass ball. I'm thinking passed ball. 3-1 the count to Jarren Duran. He's been on base the last 5 times he's been up to the plate. And that is slapped foul out of play, and the count goes full to 3-2. And you want to put him away right here if you're Justin Verlander, who's thrown 36 pitches to date. But Verlander is a classic power pitcher. He can throw about 150 pitches and complete a game. I've seen him do it. 3-2, ball 4. He's on again. So Verlander with a mess. He's already given up the lead run. It's 2-1 in favor of the Boston Red Sox here in the top of the second. 2 out, 2 on to Wilyer Abreu, who struck out his first time up. And on the season, Abreu hitting at 267, 14 homers. He's driven in 49. Verlander from the stretch kicks and fires. A fastball inside for ball 1. And taking second on the throw with a stolen base is Jarren Duran. I love Jarren Duran. He is hustling all the time. Love that about him. And I'm applying that to my life. So now you have Verlander who will work from the stretch. Toes the rubber, looks in and gets his sign from Victor Caratini. Kicks and fires. A breaking ball outside. Called a strike. Ooh. Wilyer, I agree with you on that. That was a 39th pitch delivered by Justin Verlander, who has a couple of jackrabbits on the bases to watch. The 1-1 is a breaking ball strike, and the count's 1-2. If I know the pattern of Verlander, he'll go right back to it. Doink. Curveball right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 out, 2 on, a run in. Rafaela at third, Duran at second. Verlander set. Looks at second at Duran. And here it comes. A swing and a smash. Foul. Came at him with a curveball, and Abreu, to his credit, was ready, but couldn't straighten it out. One and two from Justin Verlander, who's thrown 41 pitches in an inning and 2/3. Here she comes. It's low. Good stop by Caratini behind the plate. Now leaving the count at 2-2. And Verlander will get a new baseball, and they'll throw that one out of play. Verlander has struck out a pair through an inning and 2/3. As I said, classic power pitcher who has added a lot of finesse to his game since he got to Houston. The 2-2, swinging a high pop-up. On the infield, Whitcomb, making the call, has the ball, and the inning is over. But the Red Sox get a run and regain the lead. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. I'll get this right. I promise I'll get this right. We go to the bottom of the 7th. We got the bottom of the 2nd. Red Sox 2, or Astros 1. Back after this on Snowman Multimedia. We go to the bottom of the 2nd, 2-1 in favor of the Boston Red Sox. And the Astros will lead off with Victor Caratini, then Jake Myers, and then Mauricio Dubon. Caratini at 288, 6 homers. He's driven in 21. Caratini was at the plate when Jeremy Pena was caught stealing. Here's the pitch. A swing and a bouncer to first. Casas tosses to Criswell, and there's 1 out in the 2nd. 3-1 if you're scoring at home with us. And we hope that you are enjoying the stream that we're bringing to you today. And we appreciate you stopping by. Here's Jake Myers hitting at 229, 12 homers. He's driven in 50. And he's only batting 203 this month. From the set, here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Bottom of the 2nd, Red Sox 2, Astros 1. And the pitch on the way is a ball, 2-0. The Astros trailed the Seattle Mariners by 10 games in June. In 24 days, they wiped out that lead, and now they lead the West by 4 as Myers swings and fouls it off. And that'll make the count 2-1. I have an incorrect address on the screen. Here's a swing and a smash. Rafaela has it. Toss to first is in time. 2 down in the inning. Wow, what a play. Hang a star on that. Hang a star on that. Droid is with us. If Altuve hits a homer, I quit. Why? Altuve's not in the lineup today. Altuve is not in the lineup today. He's getting the day off. Although he may insert him just to mess with my friend Droid. Droid is our hockey expert on Snowman in the Morning. Here's a swing and a smash. Base hit down the left field line and heading into the corner by Mauricio Dubon. He makes the turn at first, rounds for second. He pulls in with a 2-out double. So now the tying run stands at second base with 2 out. Why don't you, hey Droid, why don't you like Jose Altuve? I could ask a lot of people that question, and I just might. Next inning, we will have our scoreboard update. Then, of course, the 5th inning, we'll have our trivia question. And I wrote that down. Here's a strike called, and it's 0-1 to Shea Whitcomb, who is 4 for 13 so far on the season. Doesn't have an RBI yet, but he's got one standing on the base path at second base with Mauricio Dubon. Chas McCormick on deck. The pitch on the way. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Droid, why don't you like Jose Altuve? I'm curious. I'm curious now. I'm curious. 1 ball, 1 strike because I'm a Royals fan. Okay, fair enough. The pitch. Outside. 2-1. I mean, y'all got Bobby Witt Jr., who wants to be as good as Altuve. I'm kidding as I say that, of course. Shea Whitcomb stands in, right-handed batter's box. The pitch, outside, 3-1. And if you're Cooper Criswell working with a 2-1 lead, the last thing you want to do is get to the 9th place hitter with the possibility of turning the lineup over to Alex Bregman, who is in the leadoff spot today. 3-1 the count. The pitch on the way, a swing and a pop-up foul out of play. The count's full 3-2. Droid and I are going to have a lot of fun covering hockey this year. And also, there's a certain game in week 7 of the NFL season. I don't know. Chiefs and 49ers, perhaps. I have to change the background, and I'll do that during the next break. 3-2 the count to Shea Whitcomb. The pitch on the way, a swing and a foul. We'll do it again. We were joking around predicting what the score will be between the Chiefs and the 49ers in week 7, and we both said the first to 150 would win, given how those two offenses are shaping up. Criswell, first base side of the rubber, delivers a swing and a bouncing ball to first. He tosses to Criswell. It's in time, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, 3-1 if you're scoring at home with this. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. And I'm going to stay here. I'm going to make a couple corrections, especially on this. And let's do that. Yeah, that'll do it. It has to be correct. It has to say join the. It has to say join the Snowman Army. And while I'm thinking about making corrections, let me do this, because that backdrop, which I need, one thing I need to do, absolutely, emphatically need to do, is make sure the entire set is done, and that I'm not scrambling like I am here. Excuse me. All right, let's do a little maintenance. There we are. I gotta create one of these in my other program and make sure that it stays current. I played the opening from Cowboy Bebop and I got burned with a copyright, so I couldn't monetize that video. Dagnabbit. That's all right. That is okay. That's the opening game. I need to call Panthers versus Bruins because that's the opening game. You gonna get Shane to join you for that? You gonna get Shane to join you for that? Because if he doesn't join you, I will. We go to the top of the third, 2-1 in favor of the Boston Red Sox. As Verlander rocks, kicks, and deals to Tristan Casas, and he swings and misses for strike 1. Kyle Senra is in the house, our fantasy football expert for Snowman in the Morning. What's up, Kyle? Kyle, who's your baseball team if you have one? 0-1 the count. Tristan Casas, Rafael Devers, and Rob Repsnyder. 3, 4, and 5 due for the Red Sox. Here in the third. The pitch on the way. A strike called with a curve. And the count is 0-2. Tomorrow or Friday, either Brewers, Cardinals, an NL Central matchup tomorrow, Royals, Phillies Friday. Let me know and I'll call one with you. We'll see. I may have one on the docket already. From the windup, the 0-2 pitch. Check at third. Got him. That goes down as a swinging strike. And there's one out in the third. And that's the first time today that Justin Verlander has retired the leadoff hitter. And don't mind me talking aloud about all the stuff I have to do here. I just want to stay organized and stay focused. From the windup, the pitch to Devers is a curveball strike, and the count's 0-1. Royals-Phillies is going to be amazing. Royals-Phillies just may be a World Series matchup. And if that's the case, it'll take you back to 1980 when those two teams met, and Philadelphia won that in 6 games. From the windup, the 0-1 is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mariners and Dodgers go later. Angels and Royals also go later, along with the Tigers and the Cubs. That's at 8:05. Phillies and Braves are due at 7:20. From the windup, the pitch, up, and the count's 2-1. There's no amount of convincing I can do to get Shane to call that game with me. Leave that to me. I'll see. Leave that to me. I'll get him. I'll get him. 2-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on, and the pitch to Devers. Shot foul out of play, and the count's even 2-2. Yeah, that's what I said, Droid. That's a potential World Series matchup. Charles Annerly is in the building. What's up, Charles? Good to have you here. Good to have all you guys here. A little live after Wednesday afternoon play-by-play reaction. Houston Astros baseball through a snowman's eyes here. And I got a vlog I'm going to talk to you guys about while we go along. As Devers swings and drives one to center, Jake Myers will circle it. He's under it. He's got it. 2 down in the inning. And Devers is now 0 for 2. This is powerful indeed. Thank you. Just stopping by to show my support and hitting the like button. This is powerful indeed. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. So why not call it, True. Are you going to call that one? Royals and Phillies? Because that's where they go next. Repsnyder is up, and he swings and misses at the first pitch for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to left. Very heavy rain in Nassau, Bahamas today. Oh, my gosh. I have never visited the Bahamas. I'd love to. I would absolutely love to. From the windup, the 0-1 pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. I have a question for you guys. In an attempt to build this channel, this Snowman Multimedia YouTube channel, should I just broadcast the play-by-play on this channel and not put it on Facebook or anything like that? From the windup, the 1-1 is a strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-2. I'm at the office /work. What kind of work do you do, Charles? I never bothered to ask that. If I'm calling it, you're joining me. We'll see. We'll see, because like I said, I may have another assignment. From the windup, here's the 1-2 pitch. That's outside, and the count's even 2-2. Repsnyder flew out to right field his first time up. I'm going to straighten up a few other things, too. Man, we got 14 watching right now. That's great. And I want to be able to do more. That's outside with a curveball, and the count's full 3-2. You will get the royal treatment. And I appreciate that, Charles. Get the wife to join me. Top of the second, no score between the Pirates and the Rangers. Strike 3 called, inning over. And Repsnyder strikes out looking. 2 strikeouts in the inning. 4 for the game for Mr. Verlander. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the third. 2-1 in favor of the Red Sox. My scoreboard has a bug, but yours looks great. Well, thank you, JJ. What do you think the bug is? What do you think the bug is? See, one thing I noticed with JJ's scoreboard, he has two of them. He uses the one that's across the screen, and then he uses the second one, the one that I have here. The ticker that you see under me is for the baseball scores. Take my glasses off. Oh, there we go. Reds and Blue Jays at 7:07 from the Sky Dome. Pirates and Rangers are at it. No score. They're in the top of the second. Brewers and Cardinals at 7:45. The White Sox and the Giants go later. You don't know what the bug is? JJ, I got a suggestion for you. Why don't you just use the one that you see here that I have at the top of my screen? What I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna add, how I should say, is like a motion background, like around the border. It doesn't show the outs or the count. Well, that's why I use this one. That is why I use this one. The Royals with your cousin Vinny Salvi, CEO, CEO Visionary. No, oh man, JJ is the CEO, and JJ has taught me so much in terms of this. He's taught me so much, and JJ, I appreciate you. We go to the bottom of the third, and it's 9-1-2 due up for the Astros. Chas McCormick, then to the top of the order, and Alex Bregman and Yordan Alvarez. As Cooper Criswell delivers a swing and a bouncing ball to short. Backhand by Rafaela. Throw to first in time. One up, one down in the third. Man, this Ceddanne Rafaela is playing the daylights out of shortstop. Who's ready for baseball, says Victor Locke. What's up, Victor? I was using that one too, but it's not. You may not have it wide enough. You may not have it wide enough. JJ, are you on tonight? I'll take a look and try to help you. Here's the pitch. It's outside ball one to Alex Bregman. And Alex Bregman's the reason the Astros are on the board. He has a home run, his 20th of the year. 1-0 the count. The pitch on the way is low, and it's 2-0. But it's not showing that. Okay. Let me take a look. The pitch. Strike call, 2-1. What I want to do, if anybody's willing to help with a Cash App donation to $ Tallman Dr. K50, is that one is outside. It's now 3-1. Vinny Pasquantino is the most underrated Royal. I agree. The Royals are underrated as a team. There's a strike, and it's 3-2 to Bregman. Yordan Alvarez would be next. And Criswell has thrown 41 pitches to date. We're in the bottom of the third. Been more efficient than Verlander. Here he comes. Strike three called. We'll put it down as a swinging strike because that was the call right there. Yeah, he did. He did. And the umpire rang him up. The Italian nightmare. I've seen him play. The kid's good. I love what the kid's doing. The pitch to Alvarez is roped foul down the right field line for strike one. So Jordan and I are going to call some hockey games. He wants me to call the baseball game with him Friday, but I believe I'll already be on assignment. We'll see. It depends on the time. The pitch, up, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, most baseball players are kind-hearted dudes. I've met a few, and I'm not surprised about Vinny. From the windup, the pitch, a swing and a smash, base hit in the left field. So Alvarez is on for the first time. He's now 1 for 2, and that'll bring Yainer Diaz to the plate. And Yainer Diaz has been one of the difference makers. He tried to come at him with a knuckleball, and Alvarez is waiting for it. So 2 out, a runner aboard. The pitch to Diaz is a ball inside, and the count is 1-0. It's a 7-10 Central start. I got an idea, Droid. Get JJ to join you. Do a dual cast with JJ. The pitch outside, 2-0. Because I might be doing something. I might be doing a dual cast if I can get to Orioles Birdwatcher in time and do a dual cast with him. The pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0. I got a question for JJ and a question for Droid, too. Oh, a question for everybody in the chat. How many ways can you say here's the pitch? Yes, I'm learning all over again. Next one is a ball. So Diaz is on for the second time. He singled his first time up, and now he has drawn a walk. And now Jeremy Pena strolls to the plate. He was caught stealing. And this will bring a quick conference to the mound. 2-1 our score in favor of the Boston Red Sox, but the Astros are threatening with 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the third inning. I really got to get this place in order. And y'all are going to see me through it. Because I'm introducing something tonight called Brian's Vlog. And the first episode, I already got it planned, is going to be it's going to be why I'm doing this. Each team with 4 hits on the afternoon. Bottom of the third inning, 2-1 Boston. Cooper Criswell from the set position. Kicks, deals. A swing and a foul out of play for strike 1. Seven different ways at least. Y'all put your best phrases in the chat for a way a broadcaster can say, here's the pitch. Criswell, first base side of the rubber from the set, and the pitch on the way is a strike on the outside corner. That was a 1.5 feet outside. And the count's 0-2, but he got the benefit of the call. Zip. He threw a sinker, and it was outside. It was clearly outside. 0-2 the count to Pena, and Pena says, let me think about this. The young man who is an American League Championship Series and World Series MVP is back in the box. Cooper Criswell now comes set at the mound, first base side of the rubber, looks at third, and the pitch is outside. And the count's 1-2. He's thrown nothing but sinkers to Jeremy Pena. Criswell takes a deep breath and now quickly comes set, first base side of the rubber, and the pitch outside, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-1 Boston here in the bottom of the third inning. Pena is ready, and so is Criswell. And the pitch on the way is outside, 3-2. I love saying Beams won. That's a cool one. That's a cool one to use. I'll probably never use it because I'm old school. But I love hearing new phrases, though. The payoff pitch, swing and a miss, and Pena's gone. And the Astros leave a pair. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. Golden opportunity by the boards again. So do me a favor, folks. Would you be so kind and sign up for my newsletter? I know I've asked this before, but some things were not in my control when I did it. So I'm asking you guys again to please sign up for my newsletter. This time I'm going to get it right. I'm getting totally organized. And while you're at it, do this as well. Because I'm going to stream a WNBA game this weekend exclusively on my Patreon. Why am I putting it there? Because there is a surprise that I have. Want to find out? Got to sign up and watch. Oof. Make sure I get this ready for the fourth inning. And I can't believe we're in the fourth inning already. It says 0101 for the news. What? Hold on a minute. I know why. I know why. .net. There we go. There we go. This should be the correct address. Hi, Winnie. You want to come up here? Or do you want to go outside? Yep, you're looking at the door. There you go. There we go. All right. To the top of the fourth inning we go. And it is 6, 7, and 8. Yoshida, Wong, and Hamilton due up as Yoshida takes a strike and the count's 0-1. Oh, and 1 the count as Verlander rocks, kicks, and deals. A swing and a pop-up into left field. Jake Myers. Nope, it's Alvarez that'll run it down. And there's 1 out. The only thing I don't know, the only thing I can't get used to is calling this correctly if it's a pop-up or it's a fly ball or something like that. I want to get better at it. I want to get better at it every day I do this. First career walk-off home run of his career against the Twins. That's a great call. That's a great call. Verlander set at the chest. Now dealing with the catcher Connor Wong, who is 1 for 1. He scored a run today. And that's outside, ball 1. Wong has walked. Oh, excuse me. He reached on a fielder's choice. That's what I did mark in my book. He reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run that has the Red Sox in front right now. Next one, bounced foul, and the count's 0-2. I say things like, okay, here's my fourth inning. Here's my fourth inning question. What is your go-to snack? Like you're working during the day, trying to get some things done. What is your go-to snack? I don't want to just concentrate on baseball. What's your go-to snack overall? Here's my question of the fourth inning. The wind and the pitch. A swing and a bouncing ball to short. Pena up with it. Takes his time. Throws to first. 2 down in the inning. Two up, 2 down. 6 in a row retired by Justin Verlander after he surrendered the lead. And now he will work to David Hamilton with 2 out. And the pitch to Hamilton is swung on and missed for strike 1. Hamilton fouled out in the second to Shea Whitcomb. From the windup, the 0-1 pitch, bunted foul, and it's 0-2. I'd love to run this from Restream because there's more power than I'm seeing right now. The only thing is I have to figure out how to load my commercials and my intro and everything like that, and I can just push the buttons on screen like I do in StreamYard. Next one, swing and a miss, and the inning's over. 7 in a row retired by Justin Verlander. We go to the bottom of the fourth, 2-1 Red Sox on Snowman Multimedia. All right, we're rolling right along. I don't need to take that many breaks. I'm just going to sit here and breathe and all kinds of stuff. Matter of fact, I will take a break. Let me take a breather. I'll be back. All right, we go to the bottom of the fourth inning as the Astros trail 2-1. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Astros against Cooper Criswell as Carantini takes a breaking ball outside for ball one. Next time we'll be with you will be tomorrow as the Astros open a huge 4-game set against the Baltimore Orioles. 6:55 is our start time with a 7:05 first pitch. Next one, low, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the Astros are trying to get out of town today with 2 of 3 from Boston. They nearly snatched last night, but then Jarren Duran was a pest and hit the game-winning home run. Next one, outside, 2-1. There's a couple places I need to go after being done today. But we'll see. Next one. That's a curveball that missed, and it's 3-1. I want to shout my folks out in Indianapolis, Indiana. There's a women's football team coming to Indy, and I am aiming to be its voice. There's a strike called right down the middle, and it's 3-1. My buddy Anthony Merriweather, who is the man in charge, the CEO, we are going to have a talk because I want to put the whole package together for them. The payoff pitch, a swing and a smash into left. Hamilton gathers, throws. Did he get him? Did he get him? He did get him. What a play. Oh, Lord. David Hamilton, after the ball went off his glove, raced out into the outfield, gathered himself, and threw a strike to first. He threw that sidearm, and it was picked clean by Casas. Hang a star on that. Wow. That's how we start the fourth inning. 4-3 if you're scoring at home. As Criswell delivers, it's outside, ball one to Jake Myers. What a play by David Hamilton. That's one reason I love baseball. And Merriweather just got back to me and said he's not the CEO. I am sorry, sir. I am so sorry. A strike called there, and the count is now even at 1-1. He's the president of football operations. Okay, I have to get that right. I have to make sure I get that right. Mr. Merriweather, I apologize profusely for the misspeak. 2-1 to Myers. The pitch on the way is a strike, and the count's even 2-2. Which tells me he's watching and listening. Very cool. So the president of football operations for women's football Indiana is tuning us in. I am so sorry about that, man. I don't want to misidentify anybody that I shout out on the program. The 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And Myers is gone. 2 up, 2 down, and Myers is now 0 for 2. Criswell has that 3/4 sidearm motion that confuses a lot of hitters. Because it would sure confuse the daylights out of me. We go. Mauricio DeBone's at the plate, and he swings and fouls the first pitch back for strike one. As I said, and apologize profusely to Mr. Merriweather, I do not want to misidentify anybody that I shout out on my broadcast. So he is the president of football operations. The 0-1 outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Are the Mets on right now? Because if that's the case, I'll go give Pure Adrenaline Sports some love, or they play later. Next one, outside, and it's 2-1. I'll also have a call of the Indiana Fever game coming up, I believe, Sunday. And if that's the case, I'm going to Christian Alexio as the owner. Okay. I want to talk to Kristen too. Let her know what I'm up to or what I'd love to provide. Here's a strike, and the count's now even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Criswell from the windup delivers. A swing and a high fly into right. Going back on it is Abreu. He's got it, and the inning is over. 4 in a row retired by Cooper Criswell. We got a pitcher's duel right here, folks. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Astros 1. We'll be back with more after this. All right, we go to the top of the fifth inning, and we got a trivia question coming for you. And we will have that to you in just a bit. Matter of fact, it'll come after this pitch. As Verlander kicks and fires to Rafaela, and he pops it up. Pena going out, Alvarez coming in. Pena calls him off, makes the catch, one down in the fifth. And here is the trivia question for this afternoon. Who is the last player in Major League Baseball history to turn an unassisted triple play? That's our trivia question. And I want to provide graphics for that too. Who is the last player in Major League Baseball history to turn an unassisted triple play? That's our question. That's our fifth inning BetUS.com trivia question. Here's the pitch to Duran. It's a strike and it's 0-1. And all Duran has done has doubled, scored, walked, and swiped a base against Verlander. And I love the heck out of Duran. Next one, swinging a high fly ball into deep center field, going back on it is Myers. Got him. 2 down in the inning, and for the first time in a while, Jarren Duran has been retired. Which makes 9 in a row retired by Justin Verlander. Hey, folks, we got a goal of $100 for every stream that I am on. I want to raise $100 to help myself and my family. You can do it via a contribution via Super Chat or via Cash App. Would prefer Cash App right now because it'll provide immediate help, although I would love the Super Chats also. Here's the pitch. A fastball inside for strike 1. There was a fellow that was on here and I didn't acknowledge him, and I feel so bad that I didn't. Where is he? I'll find him. I'll find him. Charles, if you're still with me, what's the cost of living like in the Bahamas? Yo, one, high and tight, counts even 1-1. Where is he? There's a guy that I didn't acknowledge, and I want to apologize to him. Got Kyle. Kyle's up here. And with that across the bottom of the screen, that gives me an idea. That gives me an idea. And I wonder if I can pull it off too. I'm talking through a lot of things. Next one, a breaking ball strike, and it's 1-2. And it's this guy right here, Houston TX Dave. Didn't acknowledge you except with a message. I'll do it right here. Thank you very much for stopping in. I appreciate you. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. As Verlander's only thrown 6 pitches so far. 71 to this juncture through 4 2/3. Next one, low. That's only a 7th pitch of the inning. 19 in the first inning, 24 in the second, 16 in the third, and then 8 in the fourth. And he's working on 7 pitches right now here in the 5th. He gets stronger as the game gets longer. Coming up for the Astros, 8-9-1. Whitcomb, McCormick, and then Bregman. Next one, swinging a high chopper foul. First base side. Oh, there we go. Two balls, 2 strikes the count to Wilyer Abreu. And the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a high pop foul. We'll do it again. Justin Verlander, 40 years young and back in the lineup for the first time since June 9th. Verlander's ready. And it's outside, and the count's full 3-2. Try to come at him and get him chase a fastball, and it didn't. And he did not chase the fastball. 3-2 the count. And now activity in the Astros bullpen. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and that's that. So 13 pitches this inning to have the Red Sox go 1-2-3. And that makes 10 in a row retired by Verlander. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Astros trail 2-1. We'll be back. All right, let's repeat our trivia question. And the question is who was the last player in Major League Baseball history to turn an unassisted triple play? Shea Whitcomb at the plate takes a pitch outside for ball one. The answer is Eric Bruntlett from the Philadelphia Phillies. He did it in 2009 against the Mets. Next one, grounded foul, and the count's even 1-1. I think our boy Pure Adrenaline Sports is on. Let's go show him some love with a raid. Let's do a Snowman raid for Pure Adrenaline, okay? Let's do that. Let me find him. Let's see if he's on. That next pitch is outside, and the count is now even at 1-1. If he's on, it's on. Let's go show him some love here. He's swinging a ground ball to Rafaela. The long toss to first is in time. 1 up, 1 down in the fifth. 2-1 Red Sox. He is on. Sweet. Hey, let's go show him some love, folks. 1 in 3,000. How do I do this? Let's go show him some love with a raid. Let's do a raid. Here's the pitch. It's outside, ball one. Just a minute, folks. Let me do this because I've had people do it for me, but I've never had a chance to do this for any other YouTuber, and I'm going to do it now. Here's a pitch. Strike called on the outside corner, and the count's now even at 1-1. Let's go show him some love. All right? Let's go show Pure Adrenaline Sports some love. That is slapped foul out of play. And the count's now 1-2. Do me a favor, folks. Let's go here to this channel. Let's give him a raid and let's show him some love. Let's do that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the next one is outside. And the count's even 2-2. With a raid and the hashtag Snowman raid. Let's raid him. Let's go ahead and raid him. Swing and a miss. McCormick is gone. 2 up, 2 down in the fifth. Let's do that. Let's show him some love with a raid. Let's show him some love with a raid. And Alex Cora is coming out, and this may be a pitching change. It is. All right. This is a pitching change, and while we got a pitching change, let's do a raid. Let's do a raid while we have this pitching change. I'm going to hear his voice briefly. And they're in the bottom of the 8th. I think they're in the bottom of the 8th. Are they in the bottom of the 8th? I can't read it. Let's have some fun. Okay. And the reason I can't hear him, I know why I can't hear him, because I have this going. Let's turn that down. Let's see if we can hear him. He's doing, oops, wrong button. He's doing the Mets and the Orioles, and they're tied at 3, and they're entering the ninth inning. They're going to the ninth inning. Do I have redirects turned on? I don't think I do. Hold on. Man, I'm learning so much from you guys. Learning so much from other YouTubers right now, and I'm having fun. I'm sending a raid over to Pure Adrenaline Sports' channel. Let's have some fun. Let's show him some love. Let's show him some love, folks. All right, we got to get back to. All right, we got to get back to business as Zach Kelly is now on for the Boston Red Sox. I didn't know a channel redirects was a trick I can use. I really didn't know that. I know that now. I know that now. Zach Kelly delivers to Bregman and he fouls one out of play for strike one. Bregman 1 for 2, struck out in the third, hit a game tying home run in the bottom of the first. I'm gonna learn how to. Someone in the chat, if y'all can tell me how to turn channel redirects on, that will be great. That will be great. I could do some learning while in between innings. The 0-1 to Breggy. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Okay, there's the subject I need. And y'all are seeing this live, okay? Y'all are seeing this live. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch on the way. Outside, 2-1. All right, let's do that and that as I learn how to turn my redirects on. Man, I'm just learning all kinds of weapons. I'm learning all kinds of weapons. Here's the pitch. Swinging a foul, and the count's now even at 2-2. To redirect, and that channel needs to give you permission from YouTube Studio. Subscribe to the YouTube. Okay. Ah, see, I created it from a third source. All right, we'll redirect this way. We will redirect this way. Let's do it another way. Here's the 2-2 to Breggy. A swing and a bouncing ball too short. Rafaela gobbles it up. Tossed to first is in time. Inning over. So the Astros go 1-2-3 in the fifth. And Boston still holds a 2-1 lead as we go to the sixth. Let's check back in with Pure Adrenaline Sports. Okay. I'll put the link here in his chat. I love what he does. He has way more subscribers than I do. He's approaching 4,000 subscribers. And I think that's the direction I'm going to take with this channel and just make it pure play by play and have my show go on another channel. What do y'all think? Y'all think I can handle it that way? Let's see if Big John can let's see if Big John can hear me. Edwin Diaz. Timmy Trumpets is Edwin Diaz. 74 and 50. 74. I love what he does. I love what he's doing. And he's got the Mets and Padres tomorrow. So we'll certainly be sure to Show him some love there. Okay. They're getting they're getting busy, and we're gonna get back to it. All right. Thanks for the love from Pure. Thanks for the love from Pure Adrenaline Sports. All right. I'm gonna learn how to do this redirect. I'm gonna learn how to do this redirect, and I'm gonna learn right now. Verlander goes five, four hits, two runs, both earned. Walk one, struck out six, and he threw 76 pitches. And his day is now done. So it's Brian King that will start the sixth, and he delivers a strike, and the count's on one. Man, I'm doing so much at once, and you guys are so encouraging about it, and I appreciate you. Brian King, 18 and two-thirds innings pitched with a 2.41 ERA. Next one is low, one ball, one strike. Okay, so we go into the studio, hit settings, and come in here. Aha! Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Two balls and a strike to count. Brian King sets, working to Tristan Casas, and the pitch on the way is low and outside. It's 3-1 in the studio. I'm doing all kinds of stuff at once. All kinds of stuff. Here's the 3-1 pitch, a fastball strike, and it's 3-2. Into I'm in studio. Settings, community. That's what I didn't mess up with. That's what I messed up. Okay. Bam. That's what I needed. Okay, next one. Fastball. Strike three called. One out in the sixth. Tristan Casas is retired. That is a called strike. I'm doing this as I go, folks, and I'm learning. Okay, all channels can redirect to my content. Okay. All right. I know this. I know the subs I have can. This option is disabled if your subscriptions are private. Oh, crap. All right. Rafael Devers fouls the first pitch off for strike one. All right. Here's the 0-1. Fastball high and tight. And the count's even 1-1. Crap. All right. I'll turn it off. I'll turn it off. If it gets me more subscribers, then the hell with it. I will turn it. I will turn it off. Next one. Bouncer foul up the first baseline. And the count's now 1-2. All right. I think I have everything straight. You all are on the ride with me to learn this and learn how and me learning how I can get more subs in uh any and everything. Man alive. And I love y'all for that. Next one, high. And the count's 3-2. Okay, in the community. Channel guidelines. Okay. All right, is this where I'm okay? Comment moderation. Comments on the channel is on. Okay. All right, all that is on. Next one. Swing and a miss. Two down in the inning. I'm keeping up with the baseball action, folks. Believe me, I am. Aha. You know what? I should just unhide all these channels. I should just rehide all these channels. Rob Rep Snyder is at the plate and he takes a fastball for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2. Oh and 2 the count. And the 0-2 is low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. All right, there. Got it. Next one. And what? He didn't call that? Wow. Everybody started to leave. Everybody started to leave. And no one left. Next one. Low and the count's full 3-2. Wow. I can't believe that. What the? Next one. There's strike 3. So King strikes out the side. What? I, how did I got put in timeout. And I'm looking at the clock right there. Okay. Okay. One of the things that YouTube does, I guess. I don't know why or how I got put in timeout. Oh. We'll talk about it later. I'm learning how to add YouTube channel to my phone. Warrior0327 has subscribed. Thank you for that. I'm still going to raid people and show them love. All right. I'm still going to do raids. But now that I know how to do that, all right, I'll find out later why I got put in timeout. Probably because I got so excited I was spamming everybody. All right. All right, we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is 2-1 in favor of the Boston Red Sox. And the scheduled hitters for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez, Yainer Diaz, and Jeremy Pena. That's a shout to my late buddy Miles, who discovered my Southern twang comes out when a young lady, Jael Pena, who was playing basketball for Chicago State at the time, I would say her name with a twang, and I don't know why. New pitcher for the Boston Red Sox, and he delivers a fastball way upstairs for ball 1. Winkowski is the new pitcher. It's Josh Winkowski, 54 2/3 innings pitched with a 3.79 ERA. He has walked 20, struck out 39. From the overhead one, here's the 1-0 pitch. That's high, 2-0. I'm going to get back on that. I'm going to get back on that channel. Find out why I got. Never mind. Never mind. Just get back there before they walk off. Here's the pitch. Strike call, 2-1. Mr. Alvarez is 1 for 2. He flew out to right and singled his last time up. So both starting pitchers are out of the game. Cooper Criswell is in line for the win unless the Astros come back. Here's a swing and a foul out of swing and a fly ball in the left. Going back on it is Refsnyder. He makes the catch with the left hand, 1 out. And Alvarez is now 1 for 3. Here's Yainer Diaz, who was 1 for 1. Yainer Diaz has 74 hits since June 21st. 74 hits. How about 75 so we can get this game even? And the pitch is a strike, and the count's 0-1. Got another subscriber. Hey, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Shout yourself out. From the windup, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2. Wonder what this button does. Okay. But I don't like the fact that that's in the way. All right. See you later. And the pitch. A swing and a little looper headed toward right and down for a base hit. 75 hits since June 21st for Yainer Diaz. His second hit of the afternoon. He is now 2 for 2. Now I see how that goes. I might have to build my own set here in Restream. I am not sure. I haven't decided. If I can learn to do it at a couple of other places, I'll be good. So tying run aboard for the Houston Astros. And he has his 40th multi-hit game of the year, and that is 7th in the American League. Here's Jeremy Pena, who is overdue for a hit. He takes a ball outside for ball 1. Pena reached on a fielder's choice and struck out. He is 0 for 2. He was also caught stealing earlier in the game. 1-0 the count. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's even 1-1. Pena now hitting at 276 on the season. Tying run at first. 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and time called. Boy, I got a ton of editing to do when I get done here. Ton of stuff to do. And we'll get it done. 1-1 the count. The kick and the pitch. Low. And the count's 2-1. Winkowski delivers and is bounced to short. Rafaela with a long throw. Got him! Man, this Don Rafaela is playing the heck out of shortstop today. But now you have to wonder if they're going to check it. Let's take a look. He backhanded. That's the third backhanded play he's made. And doink. And oh, wait, did he beat that? No, he did not. He did not beat it. And Diaz is at second base. What a combination that Rafaela and Casas have become. It looked like he was out. It looked like he was out. And they're going to take a look at it. They're going to take a look at it. We're in the bottom of the 6th. 2-1 in favor of the Boston Red Sox. Yainer Diaz stands at second base. Jeremy Pena feels like he beat out a throw, but he is out, and there's 2 down in the inning. Ceddanne Rafaela has been terrific at shortstop. Winkowski's pitch, swinging a ground ball to second, up with it Hamilton, toss to first, in time, inning over. So, all that for nothing. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the top of the 7th. I'm going back to Pure Adrenaline Sports really quick to show him some more love and tell him I got my redirects on. Let's see how his game is going. They were 3-3. They're in the 9th. They were in the 9th. And wait a minute. Oh, Orioles Bird Watcher's on. Orioles Birdwatcher is on. Cool. Let's do a raid for him too. All right. If we have time, if there's time. Let's show Oriole Birdwatcher some love since that's our next opponent. That's some more. I love it. Let's go show Oriole Birdwatcher some love too. And from the looks of it, they lost. All right, I already put him there. I already put that there. All right. So we got the link that we got the link to them. And we got a new pitcher for the Astros. It's Taylor Scott. Who has thrown 58 innings. He has a 186 ERA on to protect and leave the deficit right where it is so the Astros can get up and hit. He has walked 27, Taylor Scott has, and struck out 60. As Scott works third base side of the rubber and delivers, it's upstairs for ball one. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch inside, it's 2-0. All right, did he sign off? Yep, he did. He signed off. The next one's a strike, and it's 2-1. Yep, he signed off. Doggone it. Doggone it, doggone it, doggone it. Next one, swinging a smash down the left field line. That's down for a hit. Alvarez gets to it as Yoshida makes the wide turn at first and stays at first with a single. And that is his second hit of the game. "2026 in Houston, they'll have the World Baseball Classic there. That's going to be fun. Pool B to be played March 5th through 11th. And we'll also host an elimination game as the pitch is upstairs, ball one to Connor Wong. They'll also host a quarterfinal on March 13th or 14th. May have to make our way down there. I know Jody doesn't like baseball, but just may have to make our way down there just to have a little fun. Here's the pitch up. And the count's even 1-1 to Connor Wong, who was 0 for 2. He has a fielder's choice, a ground out, and a run scored. 1-1 the count. From the set, the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Runner at first, nobody out here in the top of the seventh inning. 2-1 in favor of the Boston Red Sox. If you feel inclined to contribute to the channel, you can do so via Super Chat. I want to do a lot with the Super Chat, but I know the content has got to be produced. And here's a high drive into left. Yordan Alvarez under it makes the catch. 1 down in the seventh. Good jump by Yordan Alvarez. Biting my nails. Can't help it. It's a habit. It's a habit. And it's a habit I got to quit. What the? Oh, well. Here's David Hamilton is 0 for 2 on the night, or 0 for 2 in the afternoon. A foul out and a strikeout. And he takes one outside for ball one. One ball, no strikes. One out, one on, top of the seventh. And the pitch. Bounced foul behind the plate, and the count's even 1-1. Speaking of the WNBA, I will let you all know right now when my next game is. Uh-oh. I forgot I had that rolling. I will let you all know when my next game is, because Indiana won their last one. And that's the team I'm covering, is a throw to first, runner back. I think Indiana and Minnesota is a game I can do. It'll be a doubleheader day. Next one, throw to second, not in time. So Yoshida swipes second base. And it's a 1-2 count now on David Hamilton. Third stolen base for the Red Sox this afternoon. I love interacting with you guys and making sure I keep the play-by-play going also. And you guys have taught me so much, and I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. This has felt good from the get-go. This has felt awesome. 1-2 pitch, swinging a high fly ball, foul. And we'll do it again at 1-2. This has been terrific. This has been terrific. And at the same time, I'm getting the schedule for the rest of my week together. Next one, swing and a miss. 2 down in the inning. David Hamilton is retired. He struck out for the second time tonight. Your Eagles. Yeah, it's my good friend Deb Whitkus. And I'm doing a little posting here. I'm doing a little posting. And with 2 down, there's Ceddanne Rafaela, who was 1 for 2. He has an RBI double that came in the second. 2 out, 1 on in the form of Masataka Yoshida. And the pitch to Rafaela is roped down the left field line, and that is foul. Or that is fair. I beg your pardon. That is fair. Coming home is Yoshida. Into second goes Rafaela. It's 3-1 Red Sox. Didn't see where it dropped, but it dropped fair. So another RBI double for Ceddanne Rafaela. His second of the afternoon. That indeed hit fair, but from the camera angle, we didn't see it. So it's 3-1 Boston to the top of the order in Jarren Duran, and you didn't want to face this guy as hot as he's been. Here's the pitch. It's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Duran doubled and scored and walked. Doubled and scored in the first, walked in the second, he flew out in the fifth. He's 1 for 2. Next one, low and inside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. For those of you coming in, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the super chat, support the channel. Hit the Cash App and support the super channel. And I'll put it all down on the ticker for my next one. Swing and a miss. And the count's 2-1. Snowman in the morning returns tomorrow. I was just flat tired, and I don't have a backup host yet. It would be the big dog, Shane Lake, when he gets his equipment together. Next one, swing and a miss, and the count's even 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. A run home for the Red Sox. They lead 3-1. And the Astros have not had a threat since the first inning when Breggy lined a home run. And then they had a couple of other runners. They have not had a significant threat since the 5th inning. Reds and Blue Jays later. And the next one is fouled out of play to the left. We'll do it again. Who else is here watching the game with me? Show some love with a message in the chat. And we will show you some love by shouting you out. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch way outside. Count goes full 3-2 to Jarren Duran, who is one of the best leadoff hitters in the American League. Wilyer Abreu would be next. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Red Sox 3, Astros 1. And Scott's payoff pitch is outside, ball 4, and Duran is on again. Oh boy, second time he's walked today. He walked in the 2nd, and now he's walked here in the 7th. And that will bring a quick conference to the mound. I like those Space City uniforms the Astros have. Here's Ryan. Ryan, enjoying the show at work. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Hey, what city and state are you checking in from, Ryan? Astros have 24 games against teams 500 against teams that are playing 500 ball or better. The Rangers have the 3rd easiest schedule. They have 15. The Mariners have 15 games against teams that are 500 or better. Here's the pitch to Wilyer Abreu. That's outside for ball 1. Let us know where you're listening and or watching from, folks, so we can give you a shout for the remainder of the broadcast. 1-0 the count. The pitch on the way, outside. 2-0. Tampa. You a Buccaneer fan? Buccaneers, Lightning, Rays? You a fan of any of those? Who are your teams? Put that in the chat, folks. Tell us who your teams are. Next one. Swinging a high fly ball into left. Going after it is Myers. Into left center field. He makes the catch. Inning over. And the runners stay where they are. That was close. But they do get a run on 2 hits. No errors. And they leave 2. Time to stretch. Here in the 7th inning, it's the Red Sox 3 and the Astros 1. All right, bottom of the 7th inning as the Astros, I beg your pardon, trail 3-1 against the Boston Red Sox as the Red Sox try to make it 2 in a row over the Astros. And here's a ground ball base hit in the left for Jake the Snake Myers. So he's on with his first hit of the afternoon. Hit number 6 now for the Houston Astros. Washington State, the Mariners, and Seattle Kraken. Okay, cool. Washington State Cougars. As Weiser delivers, it's low for ball 1. Mauricio Dubon is 1 for 2. He doubled in the second. And he flew out in the 4th. He bats here in the 7th, representing the tying run. Weiser, left foot in front of the right, kicks and fires. It's low, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Got another new subscriber. Hey, shout yourself out. And JJ has been spot on with how to grow this thing. Everybody loves to be acknowledged, and I mean that in a loving way. Next one, strike call, 2-1. So I will acknowledge everyone here and be more interactive. I was just all about the game when I started because I love doing play-by-play. But now with you guys being interactive, it's leveled it up for me, and I appreciate y'all. The pitch, swing a foul out of play, and the count's even 2-2. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I really appreciate you guys. I just want to know how I can do this in StreamYard, and I know how. Next one, swinging a rope, base hit in the center field. So the 2 tying runs are aboard for the Astros here in the 7th inning to start the inning. Now to bring Shea Whitcomb to the plate. Hit number 7 now for the Houston Astros. That thing was an absolute bullet into center field. And Big John Singleton is out now swinging the bat. Is he going to hit for Chas McCormick or is he going to hit for Shea Whitcomb? He's going to hit for Whitcomb, I believe. Weiser is on to try to hold this 3-1 lead. Got 10 people here. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. And let us know where you're listening from when you do subscribe to the channel. The goal is to get 2,000 subs by Labor Day. And I believe doing this, I can do it. Do me a favor, you guys. Please subscribe to my new channel for Snowman in the Morning because I'm trying to get that one not only monetized, but out there as well. SIT Morning is the ID that you need. And when you do, comment the word done, if you would. John Singleton indeed will pinch it for Shea Whitcomb, which means Bregman may go back to his position at third base, and that gets away. A wild pitch moves the 2 tying runs aboard, up 90 feet. Now a single ties the game. Want to know the count to Big John. The pitch, a swing, and a foul. And the count's even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on third, less than 2 out with John Singleton at the plate. The runner has scored 9 out of 10 times. Let's get them both home and tie this thing. The pitch is low. They check at third, no swing, and it's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, the count. The pitch to John, swing and a miss, and the count's even 2-2, and he lost his protective gear in the process. $11 people in the place. Mickey says done. Thank you very much. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. And the two tying runs are in scoring position. The pitch on the way. Strike three called, and Singleton knew it. So Singleton strikes out, batting for Shea Whitcomb. And that'll bring Chas McCormick to the plate. Bang! Right there with a fastball. So we have another pitch hitter, and it's Trey Cabbage. That will pinch it for Chas McCormick, which means we're going to have some defensive changes as well. We're back with you tomorrow at 6:55 for the Astros and the Baltimore Orioles in a big 4-game series from Camden Yards. As Weiser delivers, it's low for ball one. The double play can still happen, but the two tying runs are in scoring position, and if you're the Astros, you'd love to get them home, as Cabbage will bat for Chas McCormick. The 1-0, swing and a miss, and the count's even 1-1. A ball, a strike, and out. 2 aboard. Myers at third, Dubon at second. Next one, way outside, 2-1. And the top of the order is due next in Alex Bregman, unless a double play happens. Dang, nabbit. Next one, swinging a high fly ball into deep right field, but it's foul. Ay. Count's now even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. With 1 out and 2 aboard. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning in a 3-1 Boston Red Sox lead. Next one, low and outside, and the count goes full 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, 2 on. And the next one is low, ball 4. And that will load up the bases. And that might bring a pitching change. We will see. So now you have Myers at third, Dubon at second, and Trey Cabbage at first. And here's Alex Bregman. And Bregman is 1 for 3 with a home run in the first. He's got 7 slams for his career. And 103 RBI with the bases loaded for his career. And Bregman swings and pops one up in the right. Coming in as Abreu. He makes the catch down the line. Myers tags, doesn't move. And there's 2 out in the inning. Breggy. But now you're not out of the woods yet if you're Boston, because you have to deal with the big man, Yordan Alvarez. And Alvarez can poke one out. It can get one out of here. And Alex Cora comes in, and that's going to be it. He'll make a change. He'll bring in the lefty. We'll take a break here and tell you who the new pitcher is right after this. Well, Yordan Alvarez is at the plate, and from his time there, he joins a list including Ted Williams, Hank Greenberg, Lou Gehrig, and Babe Ruth with 300 home runs and 300 extra base hits during the first 600 games of his career. And in his Brendan Bernardino that is on to pitch in 42 and a third innings, he has a 3.61 ERA. His ERA has been 9.58 since the All-Star break. Let's add to it. Bases loaded, 2 down. Lefty versus lefty here in the bottom of the 7th inning, 3-1 Boston. Bernardino winds and pitches, a swing and a foul out of play for strike 1, and Alvarez was on it but couldn't straighten it out. Alvarez has 4 grand slams for his career, 68 RBI total, and he's hitting .393. Myers at third, Dubon at second, Cabbage at first. 2 out, 7th inning, Red Sox 3, Astros 1. Alvarez hitting .371 against lefties this year. He's 1 for 3 today. The pitch, right down the middle for a strike, and the count's 3-2. Or 0-2, beg your pardon. 0-2 the count. Bases loaded, 2 down. Golden opportunity for the Astros. And the 0-2, swing and a miss, and Alvarez is gone, and that's the inning. And that just might be the last time today that the door will open for the Astros. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 3 left. Big opportunity goes right by the boards. We're done with 7. Your score. It's the Astros trailing the Red Sox 3-1. Are you serious? You mean to tell me that was it? That was all I needed? Ah, you son of a gun. Y'all may have heard me saying some things because I just figured out a few things. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Boston 3, Houston 1. And Tristan Casas will lead things off against Taylor Scott. And the pitch way outside for ball 1. Taylor Scott into his second inning of work. From the set, here's the 1-0, and that is low. 2 balls, no strikes. I'm finally getting a clue on how to do this thing. I really am. Next one, way outside, 3-1. 3-1. It's time. And I'm talking this out with you guys, and I'm glad you all are letting me talk this out. Next one, way outside, ball 4, and Costas walks. He's on for the second time today. 1 for 3 with a walk. Oh, doggone it. All right. And Alvarez was upset when he swung and missed at the last pitch in the 7th inning. That was way outside. Here's Rafael Devers. The pitch, swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. And Mr. Devers today is 0 for 3. A strikeout in the first, a fly out in the third, and a strikeout in the 6th. Oh and 1 the count. The pitch. Swinging a foul out of play, and the count's 0-2. I'm getting all kinds of thoughts in my head as we have Seth Martinez throwing now in the Astros bullpen. 0-2 the count as Devers steps out. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the super chat, support the channel. Hit the Cash App, support the channel if y'all would, please. Would mean a lot to me and my family. 0-2 the count. Devers, split-legged stance. And comes home. A swing and a shot at first. Steps on the bag. Double play. And quickly, 2 out in the inning. That is a 3 unassisted double play. And now a ground ball to Pena. Throw to first in time, inning over. And that will take care of that. The Astros have some work to do. I got distracted because my beauty came home. And I want a kiss. I might have to wait till after the game to give one. 3-1 Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the 8th. We'll be back. Well, we got another pitching change as Luis Garcia will now come on to pitch for the Red Sox in the bottom of the 8th inning with a 5.16 ERA. And he will face 3, 4, and 5 Yainer Diaz, Jeremy Pena, and Victor Caratini. Garcia has thrown 52 and a third innings pitched. He has walked 15, struck out 47. And now, Yainer Diaz will step into the right-handed batter's box. Hitting .348 from the 7th inning on. Second in the AL to Bobby Witt Jr. The pitch, outside, ball 1. Mr. Diaz is 2 for 2 with a walk. The 1-0 pitch is low, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. So this is the legendary Snowman. Yes, that would be me. Not legendary, but I am the Snowman. I am he. The 2-0 pitch. A swing and a high fly ball into right. Abreu back, and he'll make the catch in front of the wall. 1 out in the 8th. Aye! It was going to be that kind of day, fly ball wise, when Yordan Alvarez thought he got a hold of one and he got under it and flew out to left field. Colin, how are you? Where are you checking in from? So that'll bring Jeremy Pena to the plate. And if Garcia gets through the 8th, you know we'll see Kelly Jansen in the 9th. There's a strike on the outside corner, and the count's 0-1. But yep, I am he. And thanks for the beer salute. I appreciate it. What are you guys' favorite drinks? Next one, swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2. What are you guys' favorite? What's you guys' favorite drinks that you love to have when you socialize? I don't drink that much, but I do have a beer from time to time when I'm at my in-laws. 0-2 the count. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and he's gone. 2 down in the inning. And I see my beauty.
No, you don't.
Hello, love.
Hi.
How are you?
Peach King Jelly Bean, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
You're home early.
Oh, well, some days I do get to do that.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Colin is visiting us from Toronto, across the border.
Nuh-uh,
Said he's
you got
just...
the wrong one.
What?
You got the wrong one.
No, he just said.
No,
Right here.
you're wrong.
Victor Caratini at the plate. He's 0 for 3 on the afternoon. The 1-0 pitch is a strike on the inside corner, and the count's even 1-1. Raven Ray joins us. Favorite drink there is Pepsi.
Hey, can't talk about it unless you're sharing.
Okay. Thank you, honey. Thank you.
What's this?
That one.
This one?
That one.
What's this one?
Cherry Pepsi.
Did you bring me any?
I didn't
Well,
get
then
it.
what the fuck?
I can go get you some more.
Uh-huh. You're in the middle of a damn game. Hurry up.
1-2 to count to Victor Caratini. 1-2 pitch. Yes, he did offer. They check at third. He swung. Inning over.
I brought you something.
What'd you bring me?
I was at IUPUI today, and they were giving out shirts.
Nice. Very nice.
Well,
Thank you.
it's IU Columbus now.
IU
It's
Columbus.
not IUPUI.
It's not IUPUI. It's IU Columbus.
Yep.
Okay.
But I got your IU Columbus shirt.
Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you, sweetheart.
And then there's lunch.
Uh-huh.
And here.
You realize I love you very dearly, right?
Uh-huh. And here's something to put your phone on. And it's even got a little slot to put the charger in. But the phone sits right there.
Phone sits
on that. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that cute?
I love it.
You're
I love it. Thank you, baby.
welcome. That's what happens when I go to a conference. I come home with goodies.
Yes. Lots of goodies. Speaking of goodies, folks, you see what she got me here? See, my wife loves finding things, and she found this for me. And as soon as she brought it to the house, she starts singing the old song, "Are you ready for some football?"
Well, yeah, I don't know what the hell that game is that you're doing, but it's not real. It's not a real game.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
It's
the real game is football. That's just people walking around in a square.
Hey, that's not a square. It's a diamond.
No, it's a square tipped sideways.
It's a square tip sideways.
So don't even try it. It's just a square tip sideways, and that's what makes it. And they're just walking around. What the fuck? I mean, come on now.
I love it.
Uh-huh.
and she told me yesterday when she said when she said maybe I'll stop by and give you mess when I told her what time my first pitch was today. We go to the ninth, and it's Seth Martinez that will pitch now for the Astros with 49 to third innings pitch. 292 is his ERA. He'll deal to Yoshida, Wong, and Hamilton. And the pitch is a strike on the outside corner. The count's 0-1. It is the Red Sox beating down the cheaters. Well, they're not cheaters because they won a World Series. Well, the Red Sox have too. Next one, swinging a foul, and the count's 0-2. How many times do you drink water a day? At least 6. And each cup that I have, David, is 30 ounces. Raven Ray, where are you checking in from? From the windup, here's the 0-2. High and outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. I got all kinds of goodies. I got lunch, I got a snack, something to hold my phone. Next one, way outside, 2-2. Why do you Mickey, why do you still hate the Astros so much? They've already paid their debt to society, and they've won 2 championships since then. Here's a swing and a high fly ball into left. Going back on it is Myers. He's got it in left center field, 1 out in the 9th. One up, 1 down in the 8th, in the 9th, rather. Seth Martinez on the mound for the Houston Astros as they try to come back and get this game before they go to Baltimore for 4 beginning tomorrow. We'll have all 4 for you. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. See, this is. I might build a scene right here. The only thing is, I want to have this and this on screen with me. If I can build it without using OBS, I'm in business. Yo, 1 inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. No, I can't do that because I have OBS going. Here's the 1-1. That's a fastball strike, and the count's 1-2. Colin has subbed to us from Toronto. We've gained, how many have we gained? We've gained 7 subscribers today. Just today. I love it. 1-1 the count. The pitch. Swinging a foul out of play, and the count's 1-2. Well, now that I got now that I have some stuff loaded, I just have to figure out how to play them. Next one, outside, 2-2. Carter Wong at the dish. He is 1 for 3, or 0 for 3 for the day. The pitch on the way, swinging a pop-up, foul and out of play. And the count stays where it is. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down here in the 9th. And the 2-2 pitch, a swinging a high fly ball into center field. Jake Myers is under it. He makes the right-handed catch. There's 2 out in the inning. But the other thing I like about OBS is I can switch scenes. Martinez delivers to the plate to Hamilton, and the count is 1-0, and Hamilton is 0 for 3. Fouled out to third and struck out twice. The wind and the pitch is outside, 2-0. And this is what I want. This is what I wanted to find out. Next one, a swing and a drive into deep right field, and that baby is gone. Home run for David Hamilton. It's now 4-1. Righty to lefty. And that is the first home run of the day for the Red Sox. That's their 5th in this series. And they just got a big piece of insurance. It's now 4-1. And I'm willing to bet you we're going to see Kenley Jansen out of the bullpen. Came at him with a fastball. It rose just enough, and Hamilton croaked it out of here. Here's the first pitch to Ceddanne Rafaela. It's a strike, and the count's 0-1. So now, instead of 2 runs to chase, the Astros have 3 runs to chase. From the windup, the 0-1. Swinging a fly ball to right. Chasing down the line and out of play is Cabbage, and the count is now 0-2. Our next WNBA game will be 8 p.m. Saturday. Next one, swinging a pop-up. Right side of the infield, and it is Caratini that will make the catch. And the inning is over. But they get a big run. Do the Red Sox, and now they lead this game by a count of 4-1. Can the Astros come back? We will. Well, actually, Colin has a question for me. So, who was your football team? Heard your wife say that's your sport. My wife is a big-time football fan, and there are 2 teams in the household. One is the Colts. That's hers. The other's the 49ers. That's mine. And we tease each other all the time about our teams. In fact, one of the 5 rules we made in the household was that the answer was always the Colts. And it's our way of getting back of what happened to us in the past. That's why we came up with these 5 rules. We got a break. Bottom of the 9th inning coming up after this. To the bottom of the... Something just crashed. What was that? Bottom of the ninth inning, and it is not Kenley Jansen that is in. It is Chris, my favorite Martin, that's in for the Boston Red Sox to try to close this down with the Red Sox leading 4-1. 6, 7, and 8 due for the Astros. Myers, Dubon, and Singleton. Singleton, who pinch hit. And the pitch is outside, ball 1 to Jake the Snake Myers. Myers is 1 for 3, a single back in the 7th inning. The windup in the 0-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. For college football, his favorite, it's the Northwestern Wildcats, David. My second favorite team for college football, Georgia. I've been a Georgia fan since 1980. The pitch, a swing, a slash toward right, Abreu under it. Got it. 1 down in the 9th. Winnie, why are you in front of the door? You're just standing there looking at me. 1 down in the 9th to Mauricio Dubon, who's 2 for 3, a double and a single, sandwiched around a fly out. Last ups for Houston. Yep. They got to get 3 to at least extend the game. Here's a swing and a ground ball to short. Rafaela vacuums it up, throws to first. That's in time. 2 down in the inning, and the Astros are down to their final out. Seven in a row retired by Red Sox pitching. And here's the possible final out of the game. It is Zach DeZenzo, who is hitting 161 on the year. Red Sox led 1-0. Astros tied at 1-1, and it's been all Red Sox since then. They led 2-1 after the second, 3-1 in the 7th, and they lead 4-1 here in the 9th. DeZenzo takes a strike, and the count's 0-1. We'll be with you tomorrow beginning at 6:55. And you'll see also the first episode of Brian's vlog as I tear this office apart and put it back together. Here's the 0-1. Strike called, and the count's 0-2, and the Astros are down to their final strike. Oh, 0-2 the count. The pitch on the way, low and outside, and the count's 1-2. Let me thank everyone who has tuned in here today. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. The pitch on the way, high, and the count's even 2-2. My team is the Chargers. For college, it's the Gators. Oh, boy. Have you ever been? Hey, Colin, have you ever been to a Gators Dogs game in Jacksonville? That one slapped foul out of play. I have not been to a live Georgia-Florida game, but I want to make that a reality. I'll talk about that tomorrow during the game. Here's a swing and a shot to right, and that's down for a base hit, and DeZenzo is on. So John Singleton, who hit in place of Whitcomb, struck out in the 7th inning. Zach DeZenzo, who took his place in the field, who took the place of Whitcomb in the field, singles here in the 9th. And Trey Cabbage will come to the plate. Would love to get a 2-out rally going. And that means Cabbage would have to reach base to bring the tying run to the plate. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. My college is anyone from New England, which means Massachusetts, which means the Massachusetts Minutemen are one of your favorites. Hey, Colin, if you have a baseball team, who is it? Next one. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm going to blow the blank out of this office and move some things around and get situated tonight. Long way from Toronto, but it looks like a great time. Yeah. Next one. Strike call on the outside corner, and it's 1-2. Well, they used to call it the world's greatest cocktail party. And there's a quote from Larry Munson that had me cracking up when I watched that first one. Is a swing and a foul at the plate, and is it foul or did he catch it? He did not. So Cabbage stays alive. Oh, he missed it. I swear to God, he missed it. Okay. 1-2 the count. The pitch upstairs, 2-2. Jays and Pirates. Okay, cool. And Colin, if it makes you happy, I still call it the Sky Dome. I cannot call it the Rogers Center for some reason. I just can't. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 9th inning with a runner aboard and the pitch, swing and a miss, and the game is over. So the Boston bullpen does its job and holds the Astros, the Boston pitching staff holds the Astros to 1 run in the final game of this series. The Red Sox come into Houston and get 2 out of 3 after losing 7 straight, including a sweep up in Boston. Your final today, the Boston Red Sox 4 and the Houston Astros 1. We'll take a timeout, get you everything you need for the post game, and get you ready for tomorrow night from Baltimore. Final one more time. Red Sox 4 and the Astros 1. We'll be back. What the fuck? Oh, okay. All right, your final score today, the Boston Red Sox 4 and the Houston Astros 1, as the Red Sox take 2 of 3 down in Texas. Final totals on the board look like this. For the Boston Red Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors, 5 left on base. And for the Houston Astros, 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors, and they left 8 on base. Winkowski's your winner. He's 4-1. Verlander takes the loss. He is now 3-3 on the year. And the save goes to Martin, and that's his first save of the year. The first pitch was thrown at 2:10 Eastern, 1:10 Central, played in 2 hours, 34 minutes, and the attendance today, 31,954. Well, the Astros will hold the lead as they head to Camden Yards to face off against the Baltimore Orioles. We'll have all 4 of those games beginning tomorrow at 6:55 Eastern. The Saturday game is set for 4:10, so 3:55 is our pregame show there, and we have the Sunday night baseball slot for the Orioles and the Astros, and that's a 7:10 first pitch, and we will be up at 6:40 with our pregame there. Final one more time. The Boston Red Sox 4 and the Houston Astros 1. We thank you all for joining us, and thank you all for participating in the chat with us with our questions and everything like that. We love you. We say so long, and we'll see you tomorrow from Baltimore. So long, everybody.